I am Lynn, and today we're going to talk about food sabotage. So, real quick, please go in and hit the like button. It just helps me out a lot, helps me get seen a little more, and it's helping me to grow my community here. I love this thing that we've built. So, on to the question about this food sabotage. Here's what was sent to me, and I apologize. I have a little bit of a sinus thing going on, so if my voice is a little off, you know why. So here is what they sent. It says, in the past few days, two major food distributors have suffered significant fires. Azure Standard headquarters in Oregon and Taylor Farms processing plant in Salinas, California. A brief search found another processing plant in Oregon burned on February 2nd, 2022, a date that is not insignificant. Is this guerrilla warfare against the food supply or simply a series of unfortunate events? And when I was looking at this, I just wanted to make sure that this really did happen and then see what I picked up on it. And when I went in, I also realized that there was a potato processing plant fire and a fertilizer plant fire. I put a link to those events also on the blog posting itself. And depending on what platform you're on, look in the top comment or in the description box, because I also want you to have that reference material too, in case on this Friday you are having some time and want to go in and do a little research on your own and see what you think about it. So when I focused on this question, I took all this information in, just, sat there a minute and focused on what was able to come through. The first thing I get, nothing is coincidence here. I believe in synchronicities, and then there's also purposeful actions, and these fires felt very intentional to me. The supply chain absolutely is under attack, and they're creating inflation to move the momentum towards socialism. You print money, you hand out money, someone's got to pay for it, so you print more money, and you just get in this circular loop here, and eventually the government's going to have full control over the economy because of what they're doing and manipulating the economy, and also the food chains, because the whole supply and demand thing has become so incredibly fractured through all these activities that have been going on. I then hear what better way to control people than their income and inflation and food. You get control of those items, and then people become at times, depending on your situation, paralyzed, because you're just trying to survive. You're trying to help your family. You're just trying to get through the day. I see that these senseless fires are a way to cause issues in the supply chain. So Mr. Gates, we all know who he is, can enter the scene and work to promote lab-grown food. And we also know that he's acquired a lot of farmland too in the process. But the one thing that's interesting, and please go fact check me, see if this is really true, that he's acquiring it, but he's doing nothing with it. Why is that? Because ultimately they want things to come from a lab and not from the earth. It also serves as a way, all these events, to create a shortage panic, which further creates this hoard, scarcity, fear mentality. They want us in that vibration. It also serves as a way to justify inflation rather than look at the real reason, printing the money, sending money elsewhere, doing all these things they're doing. These evil people are messing with lives, messing with the economy, and working hard toward a world domination before too many people wake up and stop them. They're on this fast track, and they are being ruthless to try to fulfill their agenda, fulfill what it is that they're trying to do. The best thing that you can do is try to, for now, store what you can. When you go to the store, buy 2, 3, or 3 of different items rather than just one. If you need a can of beans, or you need a bag of beans, or you need rice or whatever, go ahead and pick up 2 or 3 if it's within your budget. But also look at, when you buy things now, you're locking into the current prices that are still high. The prices are higher now than they've ever been. And also work to create a reserve in whatever your means are. Look for deals. Focus on real food versus processed. Rather than buy the chicken nuggets, buy the real chicken. And it might take more work, but you will save money in the end, and you can do things with that food. Freeze it, can it, dehydrate it, whatever you can. Try to do it now. Learn about doing it now. Don't wait for the future when things cost even more than they do to try to start to stockpile. And remember, these readings are frustrating for me because I feel like it promotes so much fear, and people get super concerned, which I'm concerned. And I want people to also put it in perspective that This is really just information, and use this information to your benefit to form a plan and minimize the impacts that could be in the future with regard to your family as much as what you can. This is to help share information. And I know it's hard, and I know you can get through this, but we also have to be present in the moment, you know. Still enjoy your day, enjoy your family, enjoy the simple things in life, but always just be thinking in the background, you know, can I buy 2 of this? Can I buy 3 of this? Can I freeze it? Maybe I can vacuum seal something. Just think in those terms, but try not to go to the paranoia route, because that fear vibration, that doesn't really help either. We all chose to incarnate in this life and live through this for a reason. I tell myself that all the time too. We chose to experience this. So there is a reason for it, and you're more, I guess, able to work around this more than what you think that you can, able to solve these problems, able to, you know, you're given this foresight, so try to do what you can to prepare. And I will leave you with that. Please feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to like and share my stuff. It really, really does help. Again, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Thank you. Bye.